On today's episode of LiveLeanTV, I'm showing you how to improve your gut health and test your gut microbiome at home. In addition to this, I'll also be sharing the health benefits of probiotics, including the best foods high in probiotics. But before we get into all of that good stuff, make sure you do me a huge favor and take 0.5 seconds and tap that like button. This small gesture of support helps our videos reach more people so we can continue producing this type of free content for you. And if you're not yet subscribed, tap that subscribe button with notifications turned on. So with all that said, let's jump into it. So when most people think of gut health, they think of having a healthy digestive system. So the proper digestion of food is of critical importance when it comes to your overall health. I mean, just think about it. What is the point of eating healthy food if your body doesn't properly break down and absorb all of the nutrients for energy, growth, and repair? So the most common digestive issue symptoms include frequent stomach aches, nausea, vomiting, bad gas, and bloating. But fortunately, there is a solution to poor digestion, and it all starts with your microbiome. If you're interested in how to improve gut health, including the best gut health friendly foods, keep watching. So now the question is, how do you know if your microbiome is actually healthy? So fortunately, we now have access to a quick and easy at-home gut health home test. After taking their gut health test, they map out your gut microbiome to help find what foods work best for you in your body, as well as what kind of probiotics you should be taking to optimize your gut health and overall health. So if you want to take charge of your gut health so you can feel your greatest, I highly recommend you take the gut health test to get a baseline of where you are today. So here's how the at-home gut health test works. You go and you collect your sample after having a bowel movement. So it's simple. You just simply wipe as normal with toilet paper, then you're going to run the swab over the toilet paper to collect a rice-sized sample, and then you immerse that swab into a collection tube and vigorously stir for 20 seconds, then discard the swab. Then you can just fasten the tube, shake for 5 seconds, and then you seal that collection tube in the zipper bag, then place it in the prepaid shipping box. Then you drop the box off at any USPS mailbox to mail it back to the accredited laboratory. Then you'll receive your gut health report results online within 2 to 4 weeks, and mine actually came earlier than that. So in the gut health report, you'll then receive your unique microbiome report with personalized food suggestions based on your gut. You'll also see if you need to supplement with a formulated probiotic that is customized to your needs. So I was recommended a strain-specific probiotic supplement based on my needs as discovered from my gut health test results. Then based on this, I've been supplementing with that recommended probiotic for the last 6 months. And not only do I feel like my digestion has improved, I also feel like my abdominal region is tightening up with the reduction in bloating. Okay, so let's get into it. What is the microbiome? So in addition to digestion, the microbiome plays a major role in the overall healthy functioning of your body. The microbiome contains trillions of microorganisms called microbes or microbiota. And they're located throughout your body, but are primarily found in the gut, also known as the gastrointestinal tract. So these microbiota are comprised of bacteria, fungi, parasites, and viruses. And every person has a unique microbiome makeup. So your gut microbiome health is affected by your family genes, your environment, your medication usage, and of course your diet. So your family genes plays a big role in the health of your gut microbiome because as an infant, you are first exposed to healthy microbiota during birth and through your mother's breast milk. And based on this, your environment, your medications, and of course your diet, the balance of your microbiota within the microbiome can either promote a healthy body or become more susceptible to disease. So most microbiota are symbiotic, which means they benefit the body, while a smaller number of microbiota are pathogenic, which promotes disease. Both can coexist without any problems when you are healthy. So let's talk about the health benefits of a healthy gut microbiome. Having a healthy gut microbiome often leads to better digestion, sustainable energy, a healthier heart, year-round immunity, improved metabolism, and a balanced mood. However, this healthy balance can be disrupted by following an unhealthy diet or the ongoing use of healthy gut bacteria-destroying medications such as antibiotics. So I'll talk more about the gut-friendly foods shortly. So now that you know about the microbiome and the microbiota, let's quickly talk about probiotics and how to ensure you are getting enough of the right types of microbiota for optimal health. So what are probiotics? Well, probiotics are friendly bacteria living in your digestive system that play numerous roles in the body, including promoting digestive health. So probiotics help improve digestion and absorption of nutrients. It improves immunity since 70 to 80% of the immune system is found in the gut. It also fights infections and inflammation and improves lactose intolerance. So you can get probiotics naturally from foods high in microbiota or supplements that contain live active bacteria, including these that you see on the screen. So as mentioned earlier, your diet plays a huge role in having a healthy gut microbiome. So let's talk about the foods high in probiotics. Well, probiotics are often high in fermented raw foods, including aged cheese, but just make sure you choose cheeses that are aged, such as aged cheddar, blue cheese, and hard-aged cheese. Also, just make sure the food label lists live cultures or active cultures. Okay, let's talk about kefir. So kefir is a liquid form of fermented milk close to yogurt, but in a more liquid state. And then we have kombucha. So kombucha is a fermented type of black or green tea. We also have miso or tempeh, and even though these are forms of soy, they are fermented, thus okay to consume in limited quantities. Always avoid processed soy protein, soy milk, and soybean oil. Now we have sauerkraut. So go with unpasteurized sauerkraut or make your own, because if the sauerkraut is pasteurized, it's useless since the heat would have killed the bacteria. And yogurt. So when you're choosing a brand of yogurt, make sure it's indicated on the label that it includes live cultures or active bacterial cultures, since they may be killed during processing. And stay away from any brand with added sugar or artificial flavors, and always choose the plain flavor, then add your own berries and natural sweeteners like stevia or honey. All right, pickles. So go with pickles that are made with salt and water, not vinegar. So if the pickles are made with vinegar, they probably do not contain probiotics. Next up is kimchi. So kimchi is a fermented Korean side dish that is primarily made from cabbage. All right, so now that we've covered foods high in probiotics, let's talk about prebiotic foods. So what are prebiotics? Well, eating foods high in soluble fiber, especially those foods classified as prebiotics, help support the maintenance and the production of probiotics in your system. So these prebiotic foods feed the healthy microbiota, thus helping improve the type and quantity in the intestines. So the following prebiotic foods help support gut health: inulin, which is just a plant fiber; resistant starches such as potato starch; fruits like bananas; and vegetables like onion, asparagus, artichokes, garlic, and leeks; and finally, seaweed. So ensure you include these prebiotic and probiotic rich foods in your daily diet. So unfortunately, poor food and lifestyle choices, along with your ongoing usage of antibiotics, can often disrupt the healthy balance of the microbiota and kill off those helpful bacteria. All right, that's it, Live Lean Nation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video on how to improve your gut health. Thank you guys so much for watching, and keep living lean.